everybody, Ryan here, coming at you with a video. It's my first Blu-ray and DVD update I've done in months. This encompasses everything that I've bought really over the last few months, other than everything I bought in the Criterion sale, which I included in an update on the Blu-ray Brothers channel. So if you want to go check that out, make sure you head over to the Blu-ray Brothers channel and check that video out. I had a huge Criterion haul, and just be sure to go over there and sub over there, because I'm putting out a lot of content over there, me, Robbie Webster, and Luke Ryan, and we're having a lot of fun. We're pretty much doing like a short film, like a skit, starting out for each video, so it's a lot of fun. And as you can probably tell, because I haven't put out a lot of stuff on this channel, it's pretty much taking up all my YouTube time. It might seem that way, but in reality it's not, because I've actually been extremely busy with work and some other stuff going on, and so I just have not had time to actually put out good quality content on this channel. But I'm heading into a better period of the year, and so like I'm able to have more time, and I'll be able to get back, finish my Kubrick series, start another director series, and so on and so forth. So plenty of content to come. Now this is a Blu-ray DVD update. I haven't done one in a while, like I said. This includes a bunch of DVDs, a bunch of Blu-rays, and a lot of it is actually upgrades of stuff that I've actually owned before that I just didn't, I traded it in a while back and I just wanted to own it again. Some stuff I bought DVDs of just because of, it was cheaper than buying the Blu-ray, or they didn't include the Blu-ray. But let's go ahead and get started. First, this is like the next couple I picked up at Walmart, and basically I upgraded 7, David Fincher's film, and I actually made a combo pack out of this. I took my old DVD, put it right here, and then there's the Blu-ray over there. So I have my own combo pack. Next, I finally upgraded again, because I had this Blu-ray before, but I traded it for something else, and then now I have it again. Fight Club. This is the slipcover, and I actually made this a combo pack too with my old DVD, and then there's the Blu-ray. The next film, and the next 3 films, are movies I actually completely used to hate. I just did not like them at all. A lot of people don't like them, but I actually rewatched all 3 of them recently with an unbiased mind and just wanting to go into it for pure entertainment purposes, and I ended up loving them all. And the first one is Transformers. Transformers Dark of the Moon. Oh, that's the third one. And Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Like I said, I saw this one the first time it came out, and I liked it. I didn't love it, I liked it. Then I started seeing Dark of the Moon, and I actually turned it off when it came out on video, or when it came out on DVD the first time. And I just thought it was so boring, I could not get into it. I thought it was bloated. And then I never saw this one. So, and I avoided it like the plague. So I really, really wanted to go back and watch them, because I really wanted to see the new one, which I still haven't seen yet. And I ended up going into it with a unbiased brain, open-minded, trying to figure out, like, this is just supposed to entertain me, it's supposed to be stupid. I ended up really liking the first one. The funny thing is, I ended up really actually loving the second one. And this is the one that's usually hated the most, which is really funny that I ended up liking it more than the first one. I mean, it's definitely full of flaws, but, I like it. And then you have Transformers Dark of the Moon. I think the first half of this film is way better than the second half. But I just think it's an entertaining trilogy. I grew up on Transformers, and I could get over some of the changes to the canon, all that kind of stuff. I don't really care. Michael Bay was just making the movies to entertain us. It entertained us, and if anything, it brought back people to get into the original Transformers and bring more awareness to that, to another audience. So, say what you want about Michael Bay, but I actually enjoyed these after giving him a second chance. So, next is another trilogy of films that I saw the first one a long time ago, barely remembered it, and I've been really wanting to see these after I watched Boyhood. I went and saw Boyhood in the theaters, and it was the best film I've seen in a long time. I love it. In fact, I think that was the last video I did on this channel, was my review for it. And so my buddy Luke, these are like some of his favorite movies, and so I was like, you know what, I really need just to watch them. So for $2 at Walmart, I picked up the Before Sunrise and Before Sunset double feature. Masterpiece, one of the best films I have ever seen, in my opinion. Before Sunrise. Sunset's very good as well. Sunrise, though, is yeah. And then I also picked up on DVD, because I didn't have the Blu-ray where I got it. I bought the Before Midnight. So I have them on DVD. I'll eventually upgrade them to Blu-ray. At least this one, because I don't know if these are out on Blu-ray yet. I'm pretty sure they probably are, but I'll eventually upgrade all these to Blu-ray. Next is a couple things that I bought at a used bookstore, and they're only for like a couple bucks each, and they're both rebuys. The first one is the Kino video version of Nosferatu, and I mean, it's just there's special features on it, but this isn't the latest restored print. But I'll eventually get the Blu-ray. It was just, how could I pass up a Kino for a couple bucks? And then Carlito's Way, in my opinion, one of Brian De Palma and Al Pacino's best collab films together. And it's actually one of my favorite performances by Sean Penn. It's just an all-around amazing film. I love it. And I've actually owned this on VHS. I've owned it on DVD. Traded in the DVD, got the Blu-ray, traded in the Blu-ray, and now I'm rebuying the DVD because, I really wanted to get it. And I know eventually they'll come out with another edition of it, and that's when I'll pick it up on Blu-ray. Next is the Turner Classic Movies Greatest Classic Sci-Fi Films. And this includes Them, very fun and entertaining film. The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, which is actually one of the inspirations for the producer and creator of the Godzilla franchise, was one of the films that really kind of pushed him to start the Godzilla franchise. And then we have World Without End and Satellite in the Sky. This is such an awesome pack. I love it. I love all these films, and me being a hardcore Godzilla fan and owning almost all the Godzilla films and even more, you would expect me to like The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms more, but I actually love Them. Them is like one of my favorite throwback sci-fi monster films. So I highly recommend that. To me, it's almost worth buying this set just to have Them and Beast of 20,000 Fathoms. These two are really good too, but you can't beat the top two. Next is Volume 1 of Batman the Animated Series, and I've already finished watching this. Brilliant. I can't wait. My birthday is in like a week and a half, so hopefully with some birthday money I'll be able to pick up the other volumes of this. So let me know where you think the best place to buy these are at. I bought it at Walmart. I didn't see the other ones there, but other than Amazon, let me know if there's any good places. Send me some links if you want to, because I'm definitely planning on getting them with some birthday money. So I love this series. Next is a few things I bought at Big Lots. The DVD of Madigan. I'm not sure if I showed these in an update. I don't think so. Madigan, starring Henry Fonda and Richard Widmark. And it's directed by Don Siegel. Great film. Kind of like a crime film. It was really, really good. Very gritty. Next we have the DVD of Mutiny on the Bounty with Marlon Brando, Trevor Howard, and Richard Harris. Now, this was a complete flop when it came out. The making of it is notorious, especially for Brando's reputation during it. And I had never seen this. I don't know why. I always avoided it. And not only did the original one is one of my favorites. Adventure-type movies. The original one with Clark Gable and Charles Lawton. But I actually ended up liking this one even more. Like, I loved it. It was just the pure spectacle of it, the adventure, the length. It was just pure epicness, and I just loved it. I loved every single second of this film. I'll eventually get it on Blu-ray. Next, the last thing I got at Big Lots is the comedy double feature of Steve Martin, and I got My Blue Heaven and The Man with Two Brains. My Blue Heaven is amazing. I love it. And then Man with Two Brains is hilarious too. Now the next stuff is everything from, this is stuff that's coming out by Mill Creek, I think September 29th. So if you're interested in any of these things, definitely pre-order them or go to Mill Creek's website. They will be in stores on September 29th. I'll start out with the DVDs first and then the Blu-rays. First is Panic Room on DVD. And I actually already have this on Blu-ray, but I wanted to check out the DVD because it was just another edition of the film. And it's bare bones, but Mill Creek puts out great stuff for a very low price. And if you can get over the fact that there's no features or anything like that on it, then you'll be all right. But I had to pick it up, and it's pretty good DVD quality. It's nothing special. Next is a film I have never seen, and it is Neighbors, starring John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. Never seen that. Next is a TV Guide Spotlight TV Spookiest Halloween Episodes. And basically it has Halloween episodes from Bewitched, Married with Children, Mad About You, Roseanne, News Radio, I Dream of Jeannie, The Cosby Show, Square Pegs, That 70s Show, The Facts of Life, The Jeffersons, Third Rock from the Sun, and Ned and Stacy. And it basically has all 13 Halloween episodes. And I really am excited to go through this in October. So definitely pick this up if you're interested. Next is a show that I used to watch when I was a kid. I probably wouldn't be allowed to, but I did when I was like homesick from school. It was on the USA Network, I think, and it was Tour of Duty. And Tour of Duty Season 1 is coming out on DVD. It's being re-released on DVD through Mill Creek, and so I'm really excited to get into this again. Next, we're getting into the Blu-rays, and so like I said, you could get all these DVDs right here, September 29th from Mill Creek. And these are the 4 Blu-rays I got. Blue Thunder, starring Roy Scheider, and let's see who else is in this. I've never seen it. Warren Oates, Daniel Stern, and Malcolm McDowell. I'm excited to watch this too. I've always wanted to see it. In fact, these two that I'm talking about right now, Blue Thunder and Cruel, I've never seen. They're coming out with this on Blu-ray through Mill Creek. Never seen this, always wanted to. Next is the theatrical widescreen edition of Dewey Cox, but Walk Hard. I always thought this was a fun movie. It was hilarious to me. And last, but certainly not least, a film that I used to love watching when I was younger, when it came out, just because I actually preferred it to, if you can believe it, I preferred it to Scream, just because of more of nostalgia, I think, and it was just really, really creepy, and the mysteriousness of it, just, and it's the I Know What You Did Last Summer Blu-ray through Mill Creek. I'm looking forward to watching. I'm not really into 90s, that teen, horror genre that came about after Scream, but this one was always one that I really liked. And I know a lot of people just don't like the series. I just really like this one. The second one was a disappointment to me, but this one is different. I really like it. It's just pretty cool. That is it for this Blu-ray and DVD update. So make sure you check out the Mill Creek titles and check out the Blu-ray Brothers channel. And let me know what other kind of videos you would like to see me do. Put them down in the description box. And So remember, make sure you like the video, comment, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing and your continued support. And remember, there is 3 ways of doing things: the right way, the wrong way, and the Chattaway. See ya.